Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Vechain price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Vechain chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We are also trying to battle out a key area of resistance at around the $0.02436 mark, and the moment we manage to break above that key area of resistance, then I'll be watching for a successful retest of that key area of resistance before we can continue unlocking even higher prices. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, which lies between the $0.024 and the $0.0193 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.01954 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, I believe we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and all this is happening after seeing the top for this first wave to the upper side, after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upper side, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.3229 mark, and also completing the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.04784 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Vechain to do in the formation of this wave 3. And in the formation of that wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And this Elliot wave structure is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart, and that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 1-hour chart you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of that wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, having that is the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.02534 mark, and also completing the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, which fully maximized my blue target area in the formation of this wave 2, and I now believe that whatever we are seeing is the start of this impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0309 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And in the formation of this wave 3, which is still impulsive, I'm also expecting to see another 5-wave structure in formation, and I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here, where I'm expecting the wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas and removing the trend-based Fibonacci so that we can get to the short-term scenarios. You can see we have peaked in the formation of this wave 1. We have also seen a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that we fully maximized and also managed to get into that minimum target area. And I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment, which is so impulsive here on the Vechain chart, is the start of this wave 3 to the upper side. And you can see that at the time of this recording, we are now trying to battle out a key area of resistance at around the $0.02436 mark, and the moment we manage to break above that, then I'll be watching for a successful retest, and once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue gearing up in the formation of this wave 3 and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the 0.027 $0.63 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do before we can expect a wave 4 and then continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5. So the moment we see a successful retest of this key area of resistance, then watch the area at around the $0.02763 mark as our next targets in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side, and that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 63 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices, and we're also seeing a sharp increase in the buying momentum, suggesting that higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.